Alrighty, watch fans, welcome to the first annual Ho-Freakin-Ho Hotness Picks holiday giveaway. Yes, giveaway, as in free. One of you is going to win the watch that you see on your screen right now. You're not even going to pay shipping. There's been some questions about this when I was kind of hinting around. I mean free as in the truest sense of the word. Not a single dime or penny. What you're looking at here is the Vostok-Europe 10th anniversary Mriya automatic column wheel chronograph. I know that's kind of a mouthful there. Very important watch, but I thought it was very appropriate because it's my way, on behalf of Hotness Picks, the Hotness Picks, of saying thank you for your support over the last several months here in 2014, and I thought it'd be a great way to kick off your watch collection for one lucky person here to have this watch in your collection. So what I'm going to do is just a very quick, or at least as quickly as I can do, video review of this particular timepiece so that you understand everything that you're getting. Okay, so first of all, 10th anniversary. Vostok-Europe is celebrating their 10th anniversary. This is the watch that they built to celebrate that. So you're getting a true numbered limited edition of only 500 made for the world. Now there's 3 variations. 500 in each variation was made. What you're seeing here is what I think is the sexiest and the sleekest look out of the 3. You're going to get a very nice custom outer box. You know, the hard paper, cardboard 10th anniversary box. Inside of that is going to be the 10th anniversary leather box with the red stitching done in the black. Watch is going to come shipped to you on a genuine leather strap with red contrast stitching. And if I can do that without hitting a ton of glare here, let me show you exactly what we're talking about. There you can see the strap. Great look to that contrast stitching, done in black PVD plating. You can see it is a signed case. It is the largest watch Vostok-Europe has made to date. Now I was really happy because the last time I was at Baselworld, I got to meet Igor, who is the CEO of Vostok-Europe, and we were talking about the oversized timepieces, and it was great to see this come to fruition. Now, it's kind of important that this is the largest watch at 50 millimeters that they've made because the design inspiration was the Russian AN 225 Mriya by the same name. It is the world's largest airplane. This thing is huge. Speaking of the airplane, now the watch is large as well, 50 millimeters in case diameter. Now, as I said, numbered limited edition of 500 made for the world. Hardened mineral crystal that's been utilized on that. Unidirectional rotating bezel with a 20-minute diver's scale. That's what you're going to see done in the red. Superluminova. Hands and hour markers as well. You are going to get inside of the 10th anniversary packaging a very nice, and I'm just going to slide this in quickly over top of the watch. The Vostok-Europe. Oop, got a hair on there. Gotta love when you're doing this at 4 o'clock in the morning. Silicone strap that's going to come with that, with a custom tool to change those out. One of the biggest things though is going to be on this 200-meter water-resistant timepiece, so you are getting a true dive level, or dive specified, at least as the water resistance goes. Very special movement. Now you'll notice I said an automatic column wheel chronograph. So what does all that mean for those of you that may not be aware of the different types of movements that are out there? And I don't mean automatic versus quartz. In this particular case, I'm talking about the Valjoux 7750, or that family of automatic movements, the Sellita SW500, the Valgrange A07211, etc. Those use what's known as a Swiss lever or a cam mechanism to stop, start, and reset the chronograph. Now, I get into this more on this page. If you'll scroll down a bit, I try to detail this a bit more, but I'll show you a little bit about what we're talking about. This particular movement goes back to an older time in watchmaking. Now, prior to the advent of the Valjoux 7750, the automatics were done, or even the mechanicals, were done with a column wheel chronograph, or a column wheel. And what that's going to mean to you is a smoother operation in how it just feels. And for those of you that own already a column wheel, you know exactly what it is that I am talking about. And we'll demonstrate that in just a second. But the biggest thing that you need to understand here is, for instance, a little trivia on the Valjoux 7750. That movement was actually made to be able to be made faster and cheaper with less talented work. Now, I'm not saying the Valjoux 7750, Solid SW500, Valgrange A07-211, etc., are bad movements. Okay, I'm not. But they've kind of taken on a life of their own, and usually you see the column wheel movements being utilized nowadays in a much, much more expensive timepiece. Now, I will tell you, price-wise, this movement, the NE88 34 joule column wheel automatic chronograph, rivals the pricing of any of the other movements that are out there. The Valjoux 7750, the Solid SW500, Valgrange A07-211. It is extremely expensive. As a matter of fact, you can buy some nice watches just for what the movement in this particular timepiece costs. It is 28,800 vibrations per hour, or 4 hertz. It is a 34 joule movement, so it is very heavily jeweled. And as I said, you can scroll down the page to be able to see what it is that I'm talking about. I try to do a little bit of a comparison for you and show you the differences between a column wheel and a Swiss lever or cam mechanisms. Now, besides that, there's a few other things that are going on here with this particular timepiece, one of which is a vertical clutch, which would be in this area. What you may notice when you fire up your, say, Valjoux 7750 is it kind of jumps when it takes off. Now, this vertical clutch is designed so that nothing really has to instantly engage. It doesn't jump. So two things about that. So you get the smoothness of the start, which means a more accurate movement, is one of the key factors with the vertical clutch system and the way that it engages. The other is the smoothness of the way that the function pushers engage the movement. On your Valjouxs, you may notice it takes quite a bit of pressure to be able to push that function pusher and get it stopped, started, or even on the reset. And that's because it's turning these big plates that are a part of the cam system that really looks like a cam, the cam shaft, I guess. And if I screw up the car analogy here, don't yell at me. I don't know hardly anything about cars. But they do look somewhat similar in their shape, and that's the reason for that. So I'm going to try and get my fat fingers in here. And what I want you to notice is the chronograph second hand there at the 12 o'clock position. Now, this is going to be a buttery smooth start. And notice how you don't get that forward jump. Everything just engages. So you can see that very smooth sweep. Now you're getting hour hand, minute hand, chronograph second hand, constantly running second hand, and then your hour and minute indicators all built into a 45-hour plus power reserve on this 15mm timepiece. Now, if I were to stop this and restart it, you'd see that second hand fly back this way. This is going to be like the other movements that I mentioned. Now that I've let it run 30 seconds or over 30 seconds, if I stop it, watch the restart, it flies back in either direction. Okay, so very, very similar to what you've seen in the Swiss movements. This is a big deal from SII. They're the manufacturers of this NE88 movement, which is very difficult to get. The other thing that you're going to find that they did on this that is very, very cool is a three-pronged hammer, which I cannot show you because it's built into the movement. I'm going to try and find a picture of it. A little bit difficult because of the newness of this movement that's utilized in there. But what that gives you is the ability to reset all of your chronograph hands in a way that the other movements using that Swiss lever or the cam don't provide to you. So once again, 50mm black PVD with splashes of red, 10th anniversary Vostok-Europe Mriya. Now it sounds like Mriya, but it's not. Mriya, M-R-I-Y-A. Named after the AN 225, largest watch they've made. Design inspiration is the largest airplane, so far anyway, ever made. Automatic column wheel chronograph. All you have to do is to win this watch is, and obviously that's hopefully how most of you found this page, but all you have to do is enter the contest. Just plug in your email. Now, you can get greater chances of winning by sharing the link that it's going to show you on the page. Hopefully you've seen that, but this is going to be a little bit of an explanation in case you have any questions. All right? Share the link because that link is unique to you. For every person who signs up to win using your link, you get 3 more entries into the contest. All right? So you enter the contest, you plug in your email, boom, you're done. You've got 1 entry. Let's say you go to Facebook and put it on your Facebook page. You plug in your link, okay? Then someone comes in and signs up by clicking on your link. So you have your 1 entry, then you get an additional 3 for a total of 4 because that person signed up under your link. Now you can put this on Facebook. You can put this on forums. You can put this on Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever it is that you want. And for every person that signs up, no matter where it is that they come from, Twitter, wherever, you get an additional 3 entries. Okay? It is completely random drawing. You pay nothing. You don't have to buy anything to be entered. You don't have to pay for the shipping. Nothing. Free as in not 1 red penny, cent, centavo, nothing. Okay? It is my way of saying thank you to you folks for your support that's going on here for the Hotness Picks. I can't tell you what that means to me, so I'm doing something I've never seen any other quote-unquote deal of the day, and I know I operate differently than most of those deal of the day sites, but I've never seen them do this. This is out of my pocket to you to say thank you. I think it's a great watch. I absolutely love this thing. You're going to be amazed, whoever it is that wins this, when you get it home and you see this watch. It can be the crowning jewel in your collection. No kidding. The price on this, directly from Vostok-Europe, is just under $2,400. I think the price they put it out with, they discounted and put it out there, is about just under $1,900. Okay, this is an expensive watch, and it deserves that price. From the NE88 34 jewel automatic column wheel chronograph all the way down to the 200 meters, the 500 piece numbered limited edition that is taking place. This is going to be just an incredible watch and my way of saying thank you. So I'm going to cut this short, or try and keep it short. We've already been going for about 10 minutes here. Keep scrolling down the page. You'll see some other information. If you have any questions in regards to the contest, how it works, anything like that, info@hotnesspicks.com. I-N-F-O, info@hotnesspicks.com. Ho-Freakin-Ho. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever it is that you celebrate, if anything at this time of the year, I wish you a very joyous holiday season. This is going to be a great watch for you. Thank you again for your support, and good luck. Remember, share your link once you've got it. When you're signed up, more chances to win. Thanks, everybody.